Happy Halloween!
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your friendly neighborhood ELT here, and welcome to what apparently is now my Halloween special for this year. It's kind of funny. I was thinking about doing something as a Halloween special. Like, for the past week and a half, I was thinking, what kind of a video could I make for Halloween to make it special? I was thinking maybe I could do something with WWE 2K18, maybe another Halloween-themed Battle Royale. However, the downloads for that game aren't really the best yet because it just came out a few weeks ago, and the creative wrestlers aren't really the best yet because the experts haven't really gone and dug deep enough into it yet. So there's that. And then I was thinking about maybe some other edits I could do, but then Paris Gaming Week happened, then Sony PlayStation dropped a new trailer for Marvel's Spider-Man, which, if you don't know, is obviously my most hyped game of 2018. And honestly, if you don't know that, then why are you on this channel? Well, how did you find me on this channel? I mean, have you been living under a rock? I am incredibly hyped for this game. This is almost everything to me at the moment. At least, YouTube-wise. Not everything in life, obviously, but this game's going to take up a big chunk of my life. Anyway, enough rambling on. This is what I'm going to do for this year for Halloween. We are going to analyze the story teaser trailer that they dropped yesterday at Paris Gaming Week, just like I did for the gameplay that they did at E3. However, this video should be a lot shorter because it's not like a near 20-minute long video. It's only 2 minutes long. But what I'm going to do is try to break down everything that we see here, try to see if I could find some Easter eggs. I haven't watched any other YouTubers or anybody else break down this trailer as of yet, so if other people found things already, that's great. If I missed something, maybe I'll find it again later, or you can tell me in the comment section if I missed something important. But without further ado, let's watch this trailer. Since it is short, it's 2 minutes long, so I'm just going to shut up for 2 minutes, and let's just watch this real quickly. It is indeed a glorious trailer.
With Fisk behind bars, what's next?
And the city's safer than ever. Maybe Peter Parker can have more of a life.
Are you in trouble? Do you need money?
No, I mean, I'm a little behind on my rent, but no, I'm fine.
Take care of this place. It represents the best part of me.
This is Miles. He's gonna be helping out around here.
For acts of extraordinary bravery. I'm the one who kept order in this city!
What is this? Devil's breath.
Your city and everything you care about will be destroyed. The people will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Get more backup. Wait!
We've got to play this just right. Please stop!
Maybe the city needs our friend more than you think.
Anyone else need a breather?
Yeah, you definitely do need a breather after watching that trailer. It is incredible. I mean, it's like watching a movie. It's almost like a movie trailer. It's just so damn epic. Alright, now, let's break it down. First of all, may contain content inappropriate for children. So, if you're a child, please go away. tease of all the stuff that we're going to see in this trailer, so I'm not going to go through that just yet because we're going to see those same shots again. Let's go back real quickly for a sec. There we go. Marvel Spider-Man. Nice logo over there. Teaser trailer, even though I'm calling it a teaser story trailer. To me, the teaser trailer was the one that we got at E3 2016. That was more of a teaser because we didn't really know much. It was just like a tease. Like, oh, look, there's a Spider-Man game. It's not even the title yet. Insomniac Games is working on it. Go nuts. And, of course, we all did. Go nuts. So this is more of a story trailer in my book. Let's continue. PlayStation logo. Only on PlayStation. So let's just do it real quickly. Hold on. There we go. That only on PlayStation logo once again. Before I get it. There we go. Only on PlayStation. So now let's just take the moment, everybody that has a PlayStation, to say, suck it, Xbox and PC gamers. Suck it. Alright. That's enough. I don't want to start a console war. Alright. New York City. My God, does this look beautiful. I know there were some people in my analysis of the gameplay trailer that were like, dude, all you're doing is just obsessing over the graphics. Enough with the detail. But, come on. Look at it. Just look at it. This is a beautiful looking New York City. Of course, me from Jersey, I visit New York at least once or twice a year. And this is New York City right here. Just show me a photo of this, and if I didn't know this was a game, I would think this was an actual photo of New York. Like, wow, it's just, the water looks amazing. We got boats over here. Everything looks amazing. The trees, you can tell it's like fall kind of trees because it's like orangish, a little yellow, a little green thrown in there. So it's fall time. We see a little hint about that too later on in the trailer. We got pigeons flying up here. Got bridges. Looks like the Staten Island ferry over there, like the one that was in Homecoming. Buildings. Empire State. Alright. Looks beautiful. Let me lower the volume real quickly. That way the trailer doesn't talk over me.
Bars. What's next?
So beautiful shot of New York City. Insomniac Games. Love that new logo that they got there. They got rid of the blue moon, which was kind of their trademark for many years, so it's kind of sad to see it go. However, this new logo does look really well. I like the little red over there they added, and I also like the transition into the logo. Looks really nice. Nice and clean. Alright, here we go. First thing we see in this trailer, Peter Parker. What we all been asking for ever since, probably ever since E3, is what does Peter Parker look like in this game? Here you go. He's right in your face over there, wearing a nice green plaid shirt over there. Nice wristbands over there. At a diner with a beautiful red head, and of course, it has been confirmed by Insomniac Games that that is indeed Mary Jane Watson over there. Having a little dinner or lunch or whatever time of the day it is. Reminding me of Spider-Man 2. That scene in the, I think it was the teaser trailer too for Spider-Man 2. That was the first shot that we saw was Peter and MJ in that diner. And, of course, MJ asking, oh, do you love me or not? We all know that scene. If you haven't watched Spider-Man 2, what's wrong with you? Go watch it. Peter Parker. His face. Kinda, sorta looking like Yuri, who was voicing Peter in this game. However, I am getting some Andrew Garfield vibes off of this. That was my first initial thoughts when I saw this. I was like, kind of looks like Andrew Garfield over there. Tom Holland? No, I don't see any Tom Holland at all in this, which is kind of surprising since it has been rumored that Tom Holland was supposed to voice Peter Parker in this game, but since it's an older Spider-Man, they didn't want to confuse people with, like, wait a minute. Tom Holland does sound young, and he's in the movie, so is this canon to the movies? And, you don't want to get everybody confused. So maybe in the initial build of this game, he did resemble Tom Holland a little bit, but here he looks absolutely nothing like Tom Holland. He looks more like Andrew Garfield. Maybe a little bit of Tobey Maguire mixed in there. But again, nothing much to go on about. Restaurant looks nice. There's some French fries. Got some sodas.
Peter Parker can have more of a life.
Let's continue. So, right there, you hear Peter Parker saying that he wants a normal life. Let me pump up the volume a bit, because I can't hear it in my headphones. But, so, from what we see from this trailer, the Kingpin has been stopped. So, for maybe the past few years now, Kingpin has had control over New York City, and Spidey finally stopped him. So, now what's left for Spider-Man? Maybe now crime is down. What do superheroes do when crime is down, when there's nobody really left to save? They go out and have a normal life. Maybe start a relationship with Mary Jane. Maybe Gwen Stacy also. Maybe she died already in this universe. Who knows?
Are you in trouble?
Got the Marvel logo. We got a first look at Aunt May. And this is... This is a really unique looking Aunt May. I really haven't seen an Aunt May that really looks like this before, except for maybe the 90s animated series. She got a little bit of the 90s animated series vibe to her. Little comic booky. I mean that very, very lightly, a little bit. She does have the wrinkles and everything, so she's not hot Aunt May like in Homecoming. She looks nothing like the Raimi movies Aunt May, nothing like the Amazing Spider-Man movies Aunt May. They are at the feast. Of course, that is owned by Martin Lee over there. That's his shelter. Feed the homeless. Thank you for 5 years of service.
No, I mean, I'm a little behind.
Peter over here, he's breaking in. Is this his apartment? Is the question. Because if you see right over here on the door, it says eviction notice. So has Peter been kicked out of his own apartment, which would be kind of sad? You know, is Mr. Dickovich in this game? That's something that I want to know. Are we going to see a Mr. Dickovich in this game harassing us every time we go there? Say, pay me rent. Where is my rent? And then, of course, Peter kicks the door in, so obviously you'll get your rent when you fix this damn door. However, he got evicted. There's a stove. There's some garbage. Maybe they threw all of Peter Parker's stuff out. Or maybe this isn't his house at all, and he's just doing some research, looking into someone. We don't know yet. I want to know, though. The shot of young Peter Parker right over here talking to Aunt May over there. Not much to talk about there. We get our first look at Feast over here. F is for food, E is for something, A is for aid, S is for shelter, T is for training, and this right here, from this camera angle, this does look like Peter Parker gameplay, since the camera's pointed more towards his back, and he's walking forward, so this may be our first look at some Peter Parker gameplay. Maybe we can walk around Feast, we can interact with civilians, ask them questions, maybe they need something. Oh, can you get me a can of soup or something? I don't know. We have to go get him a can of soup. Can you go get me some pizza? Maybe we could deliver these civilians a nice pizza. It's pizza time. E is for emergency. There we go. Solved the problem. Got some coffee. So our first look at Feast, owned by Martin Lee. Speaking of the devil, here he is. A different kind of superhero. Martin Lee invites homeless to Feast. This is a newspaper article from the Daily Bugle, which of course is fake news. The Daily Bugle is fake news. Why? Look at this right here. Spider-Man, threat or menace? You know, Jameson, how many times do we have to go through this? He's not a menace. He's not a threat. He's a hero. Stop being such fake news. Fisk Financials. How much is Wilson Fisk worth? A lot of money. Let's see. Shocker appeals conviction. So that right there, we get a little hint at Shocker. Not the last time we'll get hint at Shocker. We will see more of that later. Taxi strike is over. So that's good. Like to get some taxis in New York City. And mayor approval rating soars. So obviously the mayor is Norman Osborn, because we see later it says re-elect Norman, and we saw many of billboards for that in previous gameplay videos and trailers. So good to know that Mayor Osborn's approval ratings are soaring through the roof.
It represents the best.
There is Mr. Lee, still talking to Peter at Feast. Obviously, this is either all in one scene. Peter talking with MJ and Aunt May, and here at Feast, because he's wearing the exact same shirt. Unless that's just his default shirt. Maybe we could change Peter Parker's clothes? That would be kind of cool. Kind of dumb if he's wearing the exact same clothing every single time we see him. I mean, it wasn't dumb in Spider-Man 2 or the Amazing Spider-Man games. Well, actually, in the Amazing Spider-Man games, it was dumb. In Spider-Man 2, you get the benefit of the doubt because it's on an older console. PlayStation 2, we're talking about over 10, 15 years ago. So we gave them the benefit of the doubt. This game, however, I would like to see a change of clothes for Peter Parker instead of wearing the exact same shirt every single cutscene, even if it's a different day. Our first look at Martin Lee. This is probably before he became Mr. Negative.
Pardon me.
This is Miles.
And look at this. We got Miles Morales, and he's wearing a Midtown High School shirt. So they are taking some things from the Marvel Spider-Man cartoon. Maybe they went to school together? Is that how they know each other? So we get a Midtown High, Miles Morales. Does he have his Spider-Man powers yet like he does in the Marvel Spider-Man cartoon? That's the question. Or will that be something maybe at the end of the game that we'll see? And something to save for a possible sequel? To know, hey, in the sequel, maybe we could play as both Peter and Miles and have a whole dynamic duo team up there. We could switch on the fly like Grand Theft Auto or those few missions that were in Arkham Knight.
Gonna be helping out around here.
For Axe.
And here we go. We get our first look at Norman Osborn, and this was probably my top 5 most loved moments in this trailer. Because, you know, I love Osborn. You know, he is, in my opinion, I know I keep on going back and forth in my mind. I just, my gut tells me, and my heart tells me that Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, is Spider-Man's, you know, his most, how do I put this? It's like his arch rival, his nemesis. It's like, it is the Green Goblin. You know, there is Venom out there. Venom is probably the most badass and the most cool. But when you really think about it, and all the things that Norman Osborn and Green Goblin has done to Spider-Man throughout the years, whether it be in comic books and movies, he's kind of is the arch rival over there. I mean, he killed Gwen Stacy. He killed Peter Parker's, the love of his life. He killed her. I mean, that right there, that is your arch rival right there. And we get our first look at him in this game. Kind of sort of looks like Willem Dafoe, huh? Don't you think? I see some Willem Dafoe in there. We get re-elect Osborn for mayor. Keeping your city safe. That's obviously his campaign slogan because he is being re-elected. So maybe his first initial run was he wants to make New York City safe again. And now he is keeping New York City safe. They are at some kind of a celebration because Kingpin is being locked up. We'll see him in a moment. There he is. There's my buddy. Look at that face. Look at that punchable face. You just want to just punch that face right there? Look at that big punchable face, that double chin over there. Obviously, he already got punched, so that's kind of good. See some cops over there bringing him in there. Nice purple tie.
I'm the one who kept order.
Wilson Fisk. Getting locked up. Alright, here we go, Mary Jane over here. It has been confirmed by Insomniac Games that she is actually a reporter for the Daily Bugle. So that is an interesting twist on Mary Jane. Not really a model, at least not yet maybe, but she's actually a reporter for the Daily Bugle. Now, my question is, did she take over for Peter Parker? Does he no longer work for the Daily Bugle? I think that they already confirmed that he is going to school for science and everything, so he may be a scientist now. So maybe Mary Jane takes over for Peter after he leaves the Daily Bugle. That will be interesting to know. She's looking at some notes over there, and we get our first look over here of the map size, possibly, of this game. Or at least half of it over there. We see Central Park, we see West Side, Upper East Side over there. It's going to be a huge map. I mean, just by the trailer alone, especially that gameplay trailer when they get the shot of the city, I'm pretty sure the map for this game is going to be absolutely insane. And if I could pause at just the right time, right there. I was trying to look at this over here. The shipper is Kira Chemicals. I believe that's what that says over there. All this other stuff over there, I really wasn't to make much of it. But this right here, this is the first thing that interests me of my possible Easter eggs. We get a build date, and that is 10/16, otherwise known as October 16th. Now, if you look at your calendars, because I did, October 16th, 2018 is a Tuesday. And most video games release on Tuesdays. Is this a possible hint, hint, nudge, nudge Easter egg at the release date of Spider-Man PS4? October 16, 2018? Maybe. Maybe not. Over there, Mary Jane's researching the demons, by the way. Of course, that's the thugs that work for Martin Lee. Devil's Breath. There we go. First, another look at New York City. Again, like I said, this map is probably going to be absolutely insane and mind-blowing. It just looks huge over there. Got a nice greenhouse over there. The city looks amazing. The trees look amazing. The buildings look amazing. Oh my god, the detail! Alright, I'll calm down. I'll calm down.
Everything you care about will be destroyed.
This city and everything you care about will be destroyed. Here goes Peter Parker, and he looks very high right now. Don't do drugs, kids.
The people will...
Or at least it's a spider sense. And we get a nice shot of Peter Parker's face up close. And just again, detail, man. Insomniac Games. Bravo. Bravissimo. Look at the detail in Peter Parker's face. I developed an Italian accent. What the hell is this game doing to me?
Begged you for help.
Get the spider sense over there. He's looking around. He sees Martin Lee. What is he doing? His hands turn black. He's going negative. He blew himself up. There was destruction at Osborn's celebration over there.
Get more backup.
You see Yuri over there.
Get more.
There she is over there. We saw her again in the E3 demo talking to Peter, or at least talking to Spider-Man. Don't know if she knows his alter ego. Probably not. It's best to keep that safe, even if she is a cop. But still, she will be helping us out on some missions in this game. Get a look at her. Get a nice firefight shot. And these scenes right here, they look like a movie. That's incredible. The cinematics in this game is going to be mind-blowing, because when you think about other Spider-Man games, we really haven't had many cinematic moments in Spider-Man games. Especially open-world Spider-Man games, when you come to think about it. Shattered Dimensions, which wasn't open-world, did have some cool cinematics, and so did Edge of Time. But when you think of the Amazing Spider-Man open-world games, and then back in the day, even Web of Shadows, Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, we really didn't have that many movie-like, movie-esque cinematic scenes in there.
Wait!
And this one looks like it's going to be loaded with cinematics. Get another shot of Mary Jane real quickly. There we go. Here's a demon thug holding somebody at gunpoint. That's not good. Mary Jane trying to stop the situation over there. Bad idea. Look at where the gun's pointing. Right to your neck. You could die, MJ. How many times do we have to save your ass? Well, it is an ass worth saving. We see Martin Lee turning into Mr. Negative in a cool shot over there. Hair all nice and white. And look at us, see the Spidey running. That is awesome. That is awesome. Another cool scene over here. Check this out. Some nice kicks over there. Nice gameplay. And I pause right here. After we see that nice open world shots, car chasing. We've seen it in previous Spider-Man games. Hopefully, when it comes to this game, Insomniac did not do the exact same animations for every single time you stop a car. Like, especially the Amazing Spider-Man games, it was the exact same animation every single time. Especially in the first Amazing Spider-Man game, it was the exact same car every single time, and that got annoying. But in Insomniac we trust. We know that's the monologue of the Spidey Squad, and I hope that we do not get the exact same animations every single car chase. We get some gameplay over here with looks like Grand Central Station in New York. We see Spidey fighting the demons. This is obviously straight up gameplay, but without any HUDs or anything. You can just tell by the camera angle. Punching out some demons, more are running out. We get some Oscorp logos everywhere. So maybe Oscorp has taken over Grand Central Station? Or maybe this is just some advertisements for Norman Osborn's re-election campaign, and he wants people to know that, hey, you know, Oscorp, that's my thing, and look at all this technology that we do. Vote for me again. Yeah, this is definitely Grand Central Station. And what is this? I ask. Look at this. The way MJ is hunched over, and the way that the camera is panned around behind her, is this our first glimpse at Mary Jane gameplay? And I'm going to have to say yes, because Insomnia Games did confirm in a PlayStation blog article that not only, of course, are we going to play as Spider-Man in missions and an open world, but there are select missions where we'll be playing as Peter Parker and, in some cases, Mary Jane. So there we go. Not the first time we're going to play as Mary Jane in a video game, but still awesome.
Tell Harry I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. Mary Jane, there's something I have to tell you.
I know, Tiger. You don't have to say.
That's my life.
There we go. Nice seeing the Spidey over there talking to MJ. And obviously she already knows that that's Peter underneath the mask. We heard many references of that before in this trailer. Hanging upside down, and I just gotta say it. This is your chance, Peter. Kiss her. Kiss her. A lot of damage. A lot of destruction. And it looks like the torn banner for re-elect Osborn keeping the city safe. So this is the aftermath of all that. Martin Lee walking away from all the damage like a badass. Just turn around. You don't even need to look at it. Just walk away from the camera. That's always a badass shot in any kind of movie, any type of Cinemax. Look at Spider-Man over here. He is dodging bullets from a helicopter. Now, my question about this, is this an alternate scene from the copter chase that we seen in the E3 2017 gameplay demo? Is there a possibility that maybe you could fall inside another I can't talk. That you fall inside of another building, there we go, and you get this cinematic scene with the chopper shooting inside and Spider-Man dodging bullets. Who knows? Spider-Man really does know how to make an entrance, kicking the door in like that. Mary Jane, what did I just say? Stop being held at gunpoint every single time, MJ. Damn, what is wrong with you? But of course, Spider-Man's going to make the save. There he goes. Love that suit. We get our first look of a train fight scene, which of course we have seen concept art of in the past. I believe that was at the Disney Expo where we saw this concept art of the train scene with Spider-Man battling Mr. Negative. And now we get our first look at the actual cutscene and some cinematics in here. Looks really awesome. Look at the details of this train. Luckily it's empty. Boom! Kicks him right through the door very nicely. Get some more Grand Central Station over here. Spider-Man's about to kick the hell out of this demon in 3, 2, 1. There he goes. More amazing gameplay shots over there. I like that web strike over there, taking down the gun, using it to bash it against this guy. Obviously, that may be a counter that we could do in gameplay. Think of the Arkham games where Batman, you were able to press 2 buttons and Batman would maybe take a weapon and break it, or he would take the baseball bat and then you could use it. This looks like something similar to that, where you actually web away their gun and whip it into another enemy. That was also in the Arkham games. You get to use the grapple gun to pull the weapons away from them, which was cool. So it's nice to see that they're taking some things from the Arkham series, which of course is undoubtedly probably the best superhero trilogy of games, even though there's 4 of them. But some people don't count Origins. So it's good when you take things from the best, and obviously they're taking things from the best, so that makes me happy to see. Please! Nice little kick over there by Spidey. Nice look of Martin Lee over here in full-blown Mr. Negative mode. Face all black, eyebrows all white, hair all white, suit all white. Looking amazing. Negative blast. Alright, this is a cool shot right over here. First of all, him putting on this mask over here and the way that he does it. Let's take a look at this real quickly. Alright, see that right there, and watch this. See how he just kind of got clips into that animation over there? He was looking this way, and all of a sudden his body kind of sort of clips into this animation for a quick second. That's got me thinking, is this a cutscene in the game? Or is this the animation that we get if we go into Peter Parker's apartment and change into alternate costumes? Will we see this animation be played every single time, but with a different suit? Maybe we get the classic suit, or 2099, or noir, or whatever kind of suits they may have as alternate suits in this game. That's what's got me thinking. We see, looks like the same stove from before, so maybe that was Peter's apartment with the eviction notice on it. We get a Crusher Hogan versus the Spider. New York City Showdown. A nice wrestling match between Crusher Hogan and the Spider. Obviously, this took place years ago. I believe the date is August 11th, 2010. So this is before Spider-Man became a thing. He was just called the Spider. He was just a wrestler trying to make some money. So August 11th, take note of that. What date is August 11th? I will let you know right now as I look through the calendar on my computer. August 11th is a Saturday. Games usually don't release on a Saturday, so I'm not going to say that's a release date yet, but it may be a hint. Maybe we'll get the game in August, which is a lot earlier than October, so the earlier the better in my book, even though I want this Insomniac to take as much time as they need to deliver the perfect Spider-Man game, but I do want this game so badly. However, we get another hint at October, because you see right here, right in your face, bada bing, bada boom, another huge October calendar being thrown right in our faces over there. So is this game coming out in October? Is it coming out in August? Is it coming out in maybe some other month? When do I want this game in 2018? If you would ask me, I would say January 1st, 2018. New Year's Day. Get this game in my hands as soon as possible because it looks awesome. We also get some pictures over here. That appears to be Uncle Ben. And who is he hugging? Looks like maybe a younger version of Aunt May over there. And we get another family photo over here. We see some school books, calculus over there. Peter Parker has a really, really messy apartment over there. Really just dirty. Even the stove is dirty. And as we see in the 2002 Spider-Man movie, Norman Osborn calls him a slob, and Aunt May responds with, "All brilliant men are. Ain't that the truth?" Peter Parker is brilliant, and he also is a slob. We get that same shot from the E3 2017 gameplay over there. Helicopter. We've seen this shot before. Still looks awesome, though. We've seen something similar to this shot before. That same takedown animation. Again, hopefully we did not get the exact same animations every single time, because that does make the game feel repetitive. But still, I believe in Insomniac Games to deliver the best Spider-Man experience. Kicks him right out the car. That is a cool animation for a car takedown during a car chase, but again, hopefully not the same animation. Looks like they're falling down the elevator shaft in this shot over there. Who is Spider-Man grabbing? Really can't tell because it's going by so fast. But he's about to web it up. Reminding me of Spider-Man Homecoming. We did get an elevator scene there. And this is also reminding me of the video game Spider-Man Edge of Time with the elevator scene. Maybe this is a little nudge towards that game, because that was actually a pretty cool level with Mary Jane falling down the elevator, and you have to use Spider-Man's 2099's quick diving to save her. Maybe this is something similar. We see an outside fight between Spider-Man and Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative driving some kind of a truck over there. He's grabbing Spider-Man's hand, and look what's happening. Spider-Man is turning negative. Look at the eyes, though. Worth pointing that out. I love the eyes in this mask. I love that they just pretty much took it straight from Homecoming, even though this is a slightly different design than Homecoming. But I do like the fact that we get moving eyes. It's a throwback to the comics, and it's just something that is really needed to get some facial expressions out of Spider-Man. I'm glad that we finally live in a world where in video games and in movies, Spider-Man's eyes move. The details on this truck look amazing. Oh boy. Looks like a safety deposit vault bank over there. What is this? What am I even saying? Safety deposit boxes is what I meant to say. Nice vault in a bank. And who is robbing this bank? Oh boy. We all know who that is. It's...
Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
So yeah, Shocker's gonna blast Spider-Man right through the vault door. That looks incredibly painful. Spider-Man dodging some bullets inside some kind of a building. We get more of the train fight as Mr. Negative just blasted him right through the window of the train. That guy, I feel sorry for him. Actually, I really don't. He's actually kind of lucky. If he was sitting in this seat over here, just one seat over, and he's going to have Spider-Man blasting him in the back of his head, so this guy would be dead. So he's kind of lucky. Kind of the luckiest man alive over there. She doesn't look like she cares at all. He's choking him out, about to punch him in the face. We get the awesome Spider-Man logo. Does anyone else need a breather? Yes, I sure do after doing all this talking. I am parched. I need a beverage. But we get a nice shot of Spider-Man hanging upside down, yo-yo style, talking to a police officer.
Anyone else need a breather?
And then, for the second time this year, Insomniac Games breaks my heart by reminding me that I can't play this game until sometime next year. Not even a month. Not even a release month. No release date, no release month. Just a release year. 2018. What day in 2018? What month in 2018? We do not know. We have to wait. And that is killing me on the inside. I do not like waiting for things. But, if I was a gambling man, I would say that this is well worth the wait. Marvel logo over there, PlayStation logo over there, and Insomniac Games logo over there. Thank you, Marvel Games. Thank you, PlayStation, and thank you, Insomniac Games, for making what is look like it's going to be the game of my dreams, the game that I have dreamed about for so many years, thinking, why won't they just make a AAA Spider-Man game similar to the Batman Arkham series? And here we are. It's October 31st, Halloween 2018, and I am breaking down a story trailer for a game that looks even better than the quality of the Arkham games for Spider-Man. Oh man, the smile on my face is going to have to be permanently removed. Anyway, that's it for the trailer. Hope you enjoyed this little breakdown. Did I miss anything? I'm pretty sure I did. Greatness awaits. Let's go back to that screen real quickly. Greatness awaits. It sure as hell does. I cannot wait for 2018. My playthrough of this game right here on the ELT network is going to be so incredible. I'm already planning on things to do for this playthrough. I don't even know what the plan is. If I can, maybe I'll get a Spider-Man suit that's similar to the one that's in the game. Maybe I could wear that during my playthrough. I think that could be pretty cool. Dressed up as Spider-Man. Just a whole bunch of things I want to do for this game when it comes out in 2018. So 2018, if it doesn't get delayed, knock on wood, here we go. That's the sound of me knocking on wood, so please don't get delayed. But 2018 is going to be an absolutely incredible year for Spider-Man fans. It's going to be an awesome year on my channel playing this game, along with my hashtag Spider-Man ELT playthrough, which I am still continuing. I'm still on the very first Spider-Man game for PlayStation. We still got many more of that to come, so I hope you look forward to that. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this breakdown and my analysis of the Spider-Man story trailer. Did I miss anything? I'm pretty sure I did. If I did, please let me know in the comment section down below. I always appreciate it. I always enjoy reading the comments. Love you guys as subscribers, which if you haven't done subscribed already, please do. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe. Love you all. Thanks for watching. This is ELT signing out. Have a good one.